Alex, I want to ask you, you look ahead now. South Carolina maybe finally gets some relief, if you will. They play the Vanderbilt Commodores in Nashville. You've won, I think, 12 in a row against Vandy. Now you're going for your 13th straight win. You open up as a 12-point favorite. Interestingly enough, that number has already dropped to 11.5. So people are starting to put money on the Commodores. I'm not going to leave this one for surprise, Alex. I'm going to be picking South Carolina to win this football game. I'm not expecting the Gamecocks to blow them out by any means, but I look at our roster and I want to believe even the coaches couldn't screw this one up, that we have enough talent to win this football game. But I'll ask you, I won't ask you to make a prediction or anything like that, but what do you want to see? Again, you're 0-2. Hey, you're 0-2 for the first time since 1999, by the way. You've lost 5 games in a row for the first time since 2015. Okay, everything going on this week, you're going to hear all the chatter, all that. This team obviously has to lock in, focus. You got to focus 1 week at a time, whatever. I know it's coach speak, but week by week, every week is a season, as they say. Focus on beating Vanderbilt. What do you want to see from this team? Another noon kickoff. What do you want to see from this team this weekend when they take on Vandy?
Throttling an opponent just to prove that they can, because if you don't, and we talked about this last year too, you're playing an inferior opponent. It's probably not the right word, but you're playing somebody that you should be able to beat handily. And if you don't, do you lose the locker room? Because exactly what you said, you've got a group of guys that's lost 5 in a row. And you got, national, and now
5 and 15 in their last 20 games. 5 and 15 in the last 20 games.
Exactly. And so, emotionally, where are those kids? Right. And how are you keeping them engaged to go out there and win and perform? And now it's kind of to your point. Now that you've got national media kind of beaten down on this now too. Where does that perception come in? How does that filter through? And it's just trying to hold all that together. So what I'd want to see is them come out, shake that off, and just beat Vandy down like they should. And then it's you kind of look at, Vandy was able to hang around with LSU for the first half. They ended up losing to A&M by 5. So, there's talent on that team.
It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. I'm expecting a full – I'd love to see South kind of go out there, like you said, establish dominance, win by 21 points. I think they certainly can. They're capable. But I'm not going – I'm expecting I'm expecting it to be a fight, no question. Even if you win by 14, I'm expecting it to be a tough game, if that makes sense.
I agree. I don't think there's a cakewalk that we're going to see this year.
No, honestly, you look at the schedule. Ole Miss looks fantastic, especially offensively. Lane Kiffin, he's in his second week. They're scoring 41 points on Kentucky's defense, which I think ranked I know they were a top 20 defense last year nationally. So they're scoring a lot of points. You got to think Mizzou, again, with Eli Drinkwitz, who beats you with App State, he's going to figure it out.